Welcome to Gran Turismo 7, and this is JCCR Racing. I'm Johnny, and we're going to be doing some YouTubers versus subscriber races. So come join in, jump into the live stream, let me know that you're ready to race. We'll be starting off with some of the most extreme races, covering what to do when you're taking on new tracks, and those tracks being extreme for one reason or another, whether it's very tight spacing or tight roads with walls or concrete on the side, too many cars for the track. We'll be covering all that and more elevation changes, hairpin turns. So get ready for an extreme fun night. It's Halloween, so happy Halloween to everyone, and good evening, Ronin47. I got back a little earlier from taking out the almost 2-year-old daughter for her first Halloween, and Dev. Yes, good morning, Vietnam. Excellent, Dev. Good call right there. And I'd say, well, good for you. It's good morning, Ireland, right? So thank you so much for watching in from Ireland, and who knows, maybe you'll get into a race or two. But I think your wheel has been giving you problems, if I recall correctly. I'm just going to get into the live chat here to make sure that I actually catch what's being said and that I can also, chime in. So great to have everyone here tonight. I think we'll be ready to get into some races real soon. So let me know when you are. And we got Super Doofus. This is fantastic. Fantastic. So I'm going to get a race going, and it is 1:30 a.m. Halloween night has ended. All right. So that's right. You're several hours ahead. Forza Canada, welcome. Welcome back, racing brother. Maybe you're in for some races tonight. We're going to be going and do. I like how Philness GT called them spooky races last night. Well, let's do some extreme races for Halloween. Good evening, Dano. That's Dano, the Texas Ranger, our friend from Texas. Thank you very much, Dano, for making it in. I hope your Viper is ready to get into some races. I thought tonight, why not get directly into the YouTubers versus subscriber races, because I do like to call it Friday Friends Night. So to have more time with the friends on Halloween, I said let's race with some real people, not just randos over the internet. So let's load some of these settings up. And first extreme race of the night. If you've got a favorite race that you want to put down, I think Dano won the most races last night. Ha! Candy, passing out candy with the wife. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, we had a lot of kids. People drive to our neighborhood and then hit up the houses in our neighborhood. And I have to say, my neighbors are extremely generous, not dangerous. Maybe if you eat all the candy they give you a Ziploc bag of candy, like pre-made Ziploc bags, and like, here you go. And it's like, oh, okay, when I grew up, people would give out 1 or 2 pieces of candy. Same thing for Marie-Pierre. And we weren't in a poor part of Ottawa, but that's just what they gave out, 1 or 2 pieces of candy. So parents being extremely generous, giving out that kitty crack. So for extreme races, Mount Panorama is definitely an extreme race. Lots of elevation changes, lots of quick cornering areas that you can't break in at the top of the hill, and walls all over the place. It is an absolute danger of a race. One of the more dangerous and difficult tracks. Here you've got that wild wall. And let's see what else. Laguna Seca, you got the corkscrew. Top of the hill, followed by the corkscrew. So that's definitely Laguna Seca. Yeah, Ronan, a good call. So let's do Laguna Seca, a wild American track. Let's get it down to 3 laps. That way, if you do spin out and crash out, well, you're only running out. Let's say you do it on lap 1. You only chug along for 2 laps. I like short or very long races, because in a very long race, you can, make up the difference. You can catch up from that complete crash out. Oh, fantastic, Knight Rider Jim. Good luck putting the kids to bed. Did that quite a bit while ago, about an hour and a half ago. And the wife fell asleep on the couch. So, woke her up, Told her to go to bed. Because if she sleeps on the couch, well, we all know what happens when we sleep on the couch. We end up sore, and we definitely regret it. Good evening, CW Ross and JCCR Ronan. Dano already in. This is fantastic. Let's maybe I'll consider putting a little bit of practice here. And American race. I think some people are going to go American vehicle. I find the Corvette here is nice to drive. Mustang sounds great, but hey, Forza, that's fantastic. Yes, thank you for making it in to race with us. 911 it is for me. I'm used to it, so why not? Racing soft tires are already up on there. Pit section, like coming out of Daytona here. All right, brake, turn in at the end of the candy. Get the apex, but those speed bumps are there to throw you off course if you take too much of the turn. Let's get a quick lap in and then get right to racing. I've clearly been struggling with braking here. Now the famous corkscrew at Laguna. Get the apex and then back on throttle. My goodness, on +3, you just tap the brakes and it really helps change the direction of the nose of the vehicle. Oh, Super Doofus, welcome back to the C-Class. I think I'm one destroyed race away from being in the D-Class. Lately, I've been getting pounded off the track. Last night, what was I, in 5th or something? And I got pounded to 15th and was way behind. Let's get Cadillac Dad in here and get the race going. Cheers, folks. It's Friday. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Usually once we get to 6 racers, people just start to pile in. Let's see who we've got on the track. We've got CW Ross. Wow, that is a nice livery. Nice Swedish livery here on the AMG. Looking sharp. Good color choice. I'm running the JCCR livery off the Porsche 911. We got Cadillac Dad ready to run the 458. Forza Canada looking very Canadian there. Whole lot of flag going on. JCCR Ronan, sharp as always. And Dano in his... Wow, he's rocking the BRZ. Look at that. Surprise, surprise, not the Viper. How's it that I don't... Did I not have the Viper? The Viper's good here. I like the Viper here. All right. Good to see you all again as well. So let's get this race going. We'll do a quick little race. 6 racers, then probably next race we'll be up to 12 very quickly. But instead of waiting them out, 3 laps doesn't take too long on a short track like this. We'll get the ball rolling. We'll find out who gets to pick the next extreme race. Hey, I can say you can pick any race, because as an amateur, all races are extreme, as we're still trying to get the hang of and used to the tracks, and also getting used to the racecraft, the handful of racing techniques that we need to deploy, and do them often enough and consistently enough so that they turn into habits. Super Doofus, thank you very much. Enjoy the candy tonight, my friend. Dano putting himself to the back. He's going to work it from the back of the pack. Toyota Supra ahead of us. Great choice, Forza. Oh, CW Cross giving Forza the boot. CW Cross, you really got to watch there, and if you do knock someone off the track, that's perfect. Wait for them to get back on the track and then get back to racing with them. Alright, so basic, outside to the inside. Once you get to the inside apex, roughly around the middle, we can, as a general rule, get ease back into the throttle. Alright, I'm going to try to brake only once at the... I was a little early, but just as we get to the top of the hill. And Ronan is flying up there. Good work, Ronan. Let's see if the YouTubers are going to take this, or the JCCR team, or the subscribers, which we have some people on the JCCR team, no YouTube, but definitely subscribers. Let's find out. Or maybe a random will take it. Cadillac Dad, I think he's raced with us maybe once before. Nice smooth race, Laguna Seca Extreme, for the fact that it is a pretty narrow track. There's not a lot of room for error. Mind you, there is a lot of sand and material to slow us down before we get to the wall. So I do like how, and that's part of the extreme part of Laguna Seca, it looks like you've got a whole lot of safety room. Wow, that was slow. A whole lot of room to be safe, but especially for the mid-engines, you get a little bit of rear tire on that sand, and you are a goner. And if you push it too hard right in that section, you go off, and the gravel on the side will really slow you down. Alright, so we'll have Cadillac Dad behind us pretty soon. That's gonna really even it up. JCCR Ronan pulling a 124. Great job, JCCR Ronan. I think I would have came in maybe 3 seconds faster. About 3 seconds faster without having gone off track. Here we want to go through in third, just coast through. Turn in at the end of the outside candy canes. Gotta try to get through there at 100 miles per hour. Next time we're back, I'm going to try to remember that. Hey, the Dark J, welcome. Hopefully you can love it if you come race with us. I'm going to turn in at the end of the outside candy canes to catch those inside candy canes. If we want to be fast, we're going to have to be an apex predator. Really work to get to these apexes. There we go. Finished with a rough second. I think Laguna Seca is one of those tracks that there's a big difference, huge difference between having it memorized and just experimenting with it. It's a combination of a lot of turns that we don't quite get elsewhere. So Forza gets to pick, right on. So Ronan won the race, and he's choosing that Forza picks the race. So Forza, let us know what race you'd like to head to next, and I'll get that started up. Let's just review the results and congratulate JCCR Ronan for the gold positioning, the gold trophy. I picked up silver. Forza Canada picking up bronze. We got Cadillac in fourth, and CW Ross in fifth, and Dano in last. I think Dana was booted off the track a few times. And Cadillac saying, run it back, but we'll wait. Forza, do you have input here? What race are you picking here, Forza? He's saying hi to Jay. And Maguire, fantastic. Let's do Maguire. Good call. Not reverse. Oh, fantastic. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I have yet to learn the BRZ. Got no BRZ experience. None at all. I'm sorry, it's been super busy. I'm now on vacation for a week, and that meant finishing up a lot of things, delivering more vehicles than I would normally instead of pushing them to next week. Delivered them all this week. So working without eating. I still got to take an hour off and head to the gym every day, but over an 11-hour work period, when you only take an hour off, it with no breaks, it does wear you down a little mentally, I guess. At least it does for me. So let's see what we're dealing with on the track. Beautiful AMG driven by CW Cross. Great livery, by the way. And we've got Ash Larry in the Beetle. Cadillac Dad giving us a good view on Forza Canada's fantastic livery. And I'm running the JCCR livery off the 911. Dano getting in the Diablo. Love the black and red livery scheme. I think it's my favorite look for liveries. And we've got 9 racers. This is just perfect. Just the right amount. That way we're not overpacked on the track. We'll still have to be careful. Turn 1. Good luck, everybody. Let's race clean and have a good fun race where we all learn and grow together, not fight and destroy, or donk and destroy. The Dark J, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. 4 seemed just right. I liked racing 4 last race. Beautiful looking car. I don't get tired of the looks of the 911 whatsoever. Hey, Out of This World Gaming, good evening. Come join the races, my friend. Winner picks the next race. Thanks, folks. Don't forget to check out of This World Gaming. He does great, fantastic reviews of board games, which are great family games or social games with friends. And if you have kids, I would say that playing board games as a kid with my family helped me learn a lot from my parents, especially my dad, who was quite good at them and rather strategic. And it got me to learn how to really kind of think critically and try to read emotions, find and create strategies in my head. Alright, we got Dano in the Lamborghini behind us, coming in pretty hot. Seems to drive that Lambo quite well. So let's see how and when he finds the space to pass us. When is he going to make his move? Good spot to make the move. He's got the inside. He's slowing down, tucking in behind. Oh, and I cooked it. I buckled underneath the pressure. And a huge thank you to Cadillac Dad. Clean driving. Clean driving. Might not be up in first, but he definitely knows when to tuck in, when to pass. All right, basic skills or basic racecraft deployed. Complete outside, complete inside, so we don't have to defend. No one is right behind us. All right, we came in faster than last. Let's get this one and done on this turn. Let's get it right the first time. There we go. And outside. Try to straighten out the turns as much as we possibly can. And try to get back to the throttle as early as possible, because the last turn is followed by straightaway, and you really want to get on the straightaway with as far down the track as possible and back on the throttle as early as possible. And to do so, we need to catch the apex. Alright, he's going through there in first. Clearly I need to learn. We need to be going a lot quicker. Probably second. One of the things I love about racing is you're often just racing against yourself. Really, it's like a board game where you're just trying to pick up different strategies, try out different strategies, and see what works. And then once you find what works, you try to remember the variables at play so you can apply it to similar situations. And you try to do it correctly enough times that it becomes habit, becomes muscle memory. Dano's flying down the track, 3.6 seconds ahead of us. We got Ash Larry in first, Jay Rizzio in second, Wacko in third, BBRC, Wacko in fourth. So Jay Rizzio representing the team up there. Oh, love how the 911 slides. Hey, Squirrel's in the house. Squirrel, welcome. You must keep coming back because my show's nutty. I'm a bit of a nut. Good race, folks. Ash Larry, congratulations picking up gold. Congratulations, Jay Rizzio for bronze, and BBRC Wacko in third. So very cool to see. The subscribers won out overall. Subscribers or viewers or randoms. I don't know who's a subscriber and who's a random from there. And I really appreciate that. Super Doofus for asking people to high five that like button. That is what is going to help our community grow. The more likes that the episode or the live stream gets, the more that YouTube's actually going to suggest it to people. And usually 1 out of 10 people, 1 to 5 out of 10 people will click on what they're offered. and usually about 1 out of 100 viewers will become a subscriber. Once people are subscribers, more chances that they'll be in regularly, sharing tips, learning and growing with us. And the more knowledge, the more power. So we got to get these subscribers in and up. Now, let's see. Ronan, I guess you're going to be deciding the next race because I don't expect Ash Larry. Well, I'll ask Ash Larry here. Let's ask him in the game here. Ash Larry, hopefully we can find him. Okay. Choose the next race. You choose. All right, so let's see what kind of answer we get from Ash Larry. Jim was ahead of you. Let's go see. Oh, yeah, Jim was ahead of you. Fantastic. Thank you for letting me know, Ronan. And Wako was ahead of you. So, of the top 4, 2 JCCR racers and 2 randoms. Yeah, Forza Canada, I saw you. I didn't want to call it out in case you're in the process of being frustrated, but thanks for letting us know what happened. I do believe you just said Suzuka, right? Hopefully I'm not getting this wrong. I do love Suzuka. Oh, AMG is defiantly better than the Vet here. That is good to know. Actually, you know what? I miss the Vet, the AMG. AMG definitely better than the Vet. All right, okay. I've got a little inkling to own the AMG in the real world. Check your tires. There we go. I'd have been going on with hards. Check your tires. Give them a go. As people hit that check mark, let's go out and get a quick half lap here. See if we can handle this first turn. Oof, I'm gonna have to shift early. Yuck. Solid. Oh, solid. Feels like such a heavier car, even though they're all weight balanced. Let's see how it handles this section here. Quick little hit of the brakes. Oh, and I'm completely off. Different vehicle. Right here. Change car. I'll go back to what I'm used to. That would have been disastrous. All right, so we've got everyone here except me. Let's get the race going. All 12. I top the races to 12 because as it is, 12 is pretty hectic going into turn 1. 16 is highly disagreeable. Even with our group that works hard not to hit each other, it's hard not to have one random cause a multi-car pileup on I-95, or really every first turn. And here, a little fewer cars, a little easier doing some passes. You have clumpings of 2, 3, sometimes max 4 cars, not 8 cars clumped together. Try 4 and hope 4 is going to work out for this track. I like the McLaren here quite a bit. But I kind of like the 911 everywhere. I find it's a good, for the mid-engines, it's a good go-everywhere car. The McLaren, actually a better go-everywhere car. Can actually drive in the grass without sweetly spinning out. The Dark J, thank you so much for making it in. Good night, have a great night, buddy. See you tomorrow at the Watkins Glen race. Looking forward to racing with you, buddy. I'll be coming in straight from the range. Tomorrow's going to be a pigeon day. Not shooting real pigeons, but play pigeons. Unless it's a horrible rainstorm tomorrow or way too much wind. All right, at the 50. All right, maybe 3 for brake balance here is a little funky. Oh, the Subaru BRZ has spun out. It is difficult trying out new cars. AMG, I just completely wrecked myself. But we got a BMW lover up front. It looks like BMW could be taking gold. Let's see if the JCCR team can move up on that. Ash, Larry, very, very quick. And we got BBRC Waco up there. Let's see here if we can. I think properly done, you go through without braking. And then you do all your braking right in that little section. Alright, there's not much. The track isn't very wide here, but let's definitely try to go from the outside to the inside. Hunt the apex, pop over the apex, and coast on through. We're 3.6 seconds behind Ronan, but he is a very, very fast driver. Super Doofus dropping some assistance there. Break through the first section and lift off in the second. Fantastic. There we go. This time we actually went through here more appropriately. Alright, so Ronan saying through the first section, lift. Lift on the first section, brake on in the second. Let's try that out. This is actually, I'm supposed to fly through here at 5th, so we'll have Rizio right behind us now. Major mistake after major mistake. Now we'll follow Jay Rizio and learn how to do this track correctly. Super Tom, thank you for dropping the info. So let's try that. We'll coast through here. We'll lift off the throttle. Supposed to brake in the second section. Thing with the 911 is if you don't stay off on the track and you get just a little gravel or grass, it is a goner. And that is how you're a goner with the 911. Alright, get back on the track. Ease back in the throttle because a lot of cars lose control on that hairpin right there. A lot of drivers. Car on itself in it all by itself shouldn't cause any accidents. Alright, let's get this right. Let's see if we can drive through here and not let go of the throttle at all. Oh no. I needed to be right on the apex if I was going to pull that. All over the apex, really, if I was going to pull that off. Alright, let's see who won that race. Alright, BBRC Waco in first with the 911 and another 911 from Ash Larry. BMW Lover running the Z4 in thirds. Congratulations to the podium winners there. Ronan coming in close in fourth, followed by Jay Rizzio. You've got Bren N driving the GTR Nismo. Great car for, you know, if you're going to take on a new track. It is solid out in the grass and gravel. And we got Michus 987, followed by Forza Canada. Good job, guys. That's your top 8 positions. Now, Ronan, I'll actually write to Waco and see what race he picks here. Oops. Choose the... All right, BBRC Waco. Let's see what you choose. Throw us an extreme race. And that was a fun race. Congratulations, and thank you all for the race. Mount Panorama, yes. Also known as Butthurts Mountain. Mount Panorama Circuit. And we'll do 3 laps here, and maybe we'll finish with the bull. We got to make sure, Ronan, that you win here. Let's swap up the grid order here. Yeah, bloodthirsty, fitting for Halloween. This is a bloodthirsty race. There'll be blood spilt, oil spilt, metal on the walls. Oh yeah, bring out the snake, Dano. And I mean that in a wholesome car viper kind of way. Let's see. Let's see for the grid of the 911. I do like the 911 here. I love the McLaren here. Alright, he's starting up in first, but he's such a fast racer. So let's put Cadillac up top because he is slower. I have no idea about this individual, so let's see, put him lower so he can actually see. And Bren N, I think, is a B. And I am a C. Put myself there for now. Let's see what this looks like now. And... okay, so B drivers, the A are actually Bren and Jay Rizzio. And let's see where Bren is for racing. Dano's a quick B. Alright, so we got A, B, B, B. Oh, E. These E's are always troublesome because often they're actually quite quick. They're not actually E's, they just don't do the online races. And let's see where Matrus is. And Bren N is an A, and BMW A was also an A, so BMW at the bottom. And Matrus, was it? Oh no, it was Bren N. There we go. Bren N, quick man. So Brian, and we'll put you just a little lower and we'll get the race started. Let's put CW Ross at the top in front of me. We can chase him. Lots of bees here tonight. All right, so let's try this out. CW Ross, good luck. Please try not to hit anyone as they pass you. Feel free to block if you can get there in time. But block, no contact. Oh, Bama Matt, 1053. Come on back in. I didn't kick you, so I don't know what happened if you're in and then got kicked out. I haven't kicked anyone out tonight. It's been clean. Let's try +3. Bah, +4. Let's go all out. Have those front brakes barely on. Bama, thank you for sharing that. Taking away any guilt that I may have had. Just thinking, maybe I made a mistake or didn't notice something, did something wrong. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Bama. We try to race clean. And we're all trying to learn and grow. Sometimes people race a little aggressively and they don't know. They just think that's the way it is. And we try to take them under our wings after, giving them the Batman. We try to take them under our wings and teach them the ways of the light. See there? Obviously, I had speed on CW Ross, but I'm behind, meaning I'm responsible for not hitting him. He needs to do his job and just drive the lines and, block like you'd normally block, but no contact blocking and no brake checking, obviously. So with a bunny up front that's a little slower than the B and A drivers behind him, what's interesting is it makes for a very condensed pack. I'd say it's about as condensed as condensed milk. It's like powdered milk in here. We're all little granules up against each other. And Bama saying, if up, give space. I'm not quite understanding. You're saying it makes for a better race if people give up the space? Oh, CW Cross hitting again, and it gets him crashed out. Hey, Mustang Drifter, good evening, my Mustang brethren. I'm gonna go wide here because it's too late for me to block. Oh, well, I guess the pass didn't happen. I thought Ronan had a lot of speed on me there, in which case I'm not gonna throw myself in front of him. Alright, so I do know though that I'm going to need to defend, so I won't necessarily here with 0.6, if it's still 0.6 at the end of the straightaway. I'm not going to go into defensive position, and the track is so narrow. This is definitely an extreme race. At 50, get some braking in. Ooh, slopes, I was low in the third. Thank you very much, Mustang Drifter. It was incredible. I didn't get to take the Mustang into work because there's kind of like a pretty severe wind storm and rainstorm, so I took the truck to work and I just put the Mustang, the Shelby Mustang, to bed for the winter, so it is now on a storage plate, so I can't take it out on the road. But the good news is it's perfect clean ceramic, covered and shining in the garage, so I can go grab a coffee and hang out with the Shelby when I'm missing it too much. Oh, these brakes are fantastic at Yeah, I love a Ford. This over on Johnny's Car Care and Reviews, which is a YouTube channel that you can love it if you checked it out and gave it a like and a subscribe. We do real world tests, usually a short. We take a vehicle for a weekend once a month and cover a completely new vehicle. But we long-term review a Shelby GT350 that we've had for almost 2 years now. Oh, and someone took us out. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's not how I like to finish races. We got the 2017 Shelby GT350. Oh, Wacko, no worries. These things happen. Thank you for saying sorry, though. Much appreciated. Knowing that it was an accident means all the difference. Keeps my faith in humanity. So on that channel, we're long-term reviewing the channel's 2017 Shelby GT350 with the flat plane crank V8, which has been by many journalists labeled the best sounding modern V8. And that's because with the flat plane crank V8, you can rev that out, and the red line only starts at 8,250. I don't shift it into the red because I want that engine to last forever. We also have the Porsche 1999 Porsche 911, which we just got back from the mechanics, and it's going off the storage. And in the garage, sleeping beside the Mustang Shelby, tomorrow we'll wash up and throw in the 1991 Toyota MR2 right-hand drive JDM Classic, which is on its 4th engine. Now this time we've had it tuned with only 1 or 2 extra PSI above origin. So it's going for that original classic feel. I've had that thing up to 350 wheel horsepower, and it also, blew out the engine. We've got the metal head gasket. We've got the ARP studs. We've got oversized intercooler, oversized piping everywhere from intake to exhaust. We got a standalone computer. Car has been dynoed. A rebuilt turbo. Handmade piping everywhere. And that was a fun 3 laps. Let's go. Oh, Bama Matt saying he loves his first gen V a little more. And by V, I'm gonna assume are you either saying a Venza or are you saying a Vet? Oh, Ronan, no worries. No worries at all. I think it was Wacko that got me. And Forza Canada saying, sorry, I spun and caused the crash. Oh, CTSV. Very cool, Bama. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. I remember when that came out, I was reading about it in magazines like crazy. So I was very interested in it. So Dano gets to pick the race right on. So this time, one of the JCCR members, race team members, Dano, you're a JCCR race team member, right? You picked up, did I get the clean race bonus? Oh, I didn't notice. Dano, running the Viper, you get to pick the next race. Oh, and CW Cross saying, my bad if I caused anything. That is right on, great, because you did bump with Dano. The snake bit again. Every time with this. Oh, yeah. Indeed. So the race, Watkins Glen, Dano and I think we're both have got this in our top 10 list. Oh, Mustang Drifter, thanks for catching that. I was blabbing away and didn't notice. Yeah, great to have you in, Stang. Thank you so much. And don't forget, folks, check out Stang's YouTube channel. Give him as many likes as on his videos as possible. And give him a good old subscribe. Now, let's hit this. Have I already? I have hit. And let's see if the grid order has changed. All right. So let's see. Cadillac Dad, he's D. We'll put him up above me. Oh, we'll have to have him hit that green button. So let's get Cadillac as Bunny. Let's keep the super speedy ones up near the bottom so they get the challenge and fun. Oh, you're back in. Fantastic. All right, Cadillac Dad, let's put you at the top here. Change grid order. Just waiting on CW Cross. And Cadillac Dad is gone. Okay, CW Ross, no worries at all. We lost Cadillac Dad. Where did he go? Okay, let's put Forza ahead of me. Let's make Forza the bunny here. Let's get Dano a little lower. And I'm actually pretty fast at this race. So let's put myself down here. And we still got space for one more Cadillac Dad if you can make it back in. All right, okay, Cadillac Dad, glad you made it in. Hit the green button. The little green check. And here we go, start race. Oh no, I think we lost Cadillac Dad again. He's in, he's out. I don't know what's going on. His fast Cadillac has been shaking up his brain too much. Very cool though, CTSV. Very nice. Bamamat, who is Cadillac Dad. Yeah, fast folks, we got some legends in the house tonight. Yeah, good luck to everyone. Let's have a good, clean, fun race. Good luck, Forza Canada. You are the bunny, and you've got Mr. Ronan himself right behind you. JCCR Ronan going extra wide, but it pays off because he comes back up in front. Forza Canada kicking up some dirt and grass up into my windshield, and these wipers never seem to be in the right place or work. Ooh, I'm gonna go extra poor through here because I almost caused an accident. So instead of causing an accident, I'll go down 5 positions. Five positions. Oh, Brandon the Mustang. Fantastic. Love it. Full courage taking the Mustang to, well, not just Watkins Glen, but any race. It's not the easiest car to control, but it is probably the best or second best sounding car I find in the game. Got a Corvette sliding out behind us, and my goodness, Ash Larry, distracting, one of the most distracting liveries you can imagine, at least for me. right, Jason Sarah Ronan picking up a 152 for lap 1, and I'm 4.6 seconds behind. That is rough. And this will be good practice for tomorrow's championship race. If you want to race for points and get clean races in, even though they're championship point races, do join Sim League Pro, our general manager, one of our general managers. Super Doofus got that going, and the other general manager, Finless GT, got going the Discord, the JCCR Racing Discord. So catch those things and catch up with what's going on with the racing community here, where we strive to learn and grow together while building community, making some friends along the way, because we do not Call of Duty race. We don't have race wars, we have just proper gentlemanly driving on the racetrack, proper sportsmanship. Practice the sport of driving, not demolition derby. Must not look at the girl on the back of the vehicle. Keep thinking she kind of looks like Monica Lewinsky. The distraction is too much, it's too great. I am just a man, and I'm not made of wood. Hey, Super Doofus, thank you for the share. Alright, let's get down to some pedal to metal racing these last 2 laps. Drop to third right here, back on the throttle. Take up a whole lot of this apex, and if we got it right, we should have been passing. Got through that section well, except after the bus stop. Just couldn't keep it to the apex. Ooh, got to be in second here for proper rotation. Coast in third up the hill. Nobody is slow here. It is hard catching up to these fast drivers. They're not making any major mistakes. No minor ones either. I'm just gonna have to drive better here. Drive absolutely mistake-free. And there's a mistake that'll cost us, but we've got 1 lap left to make it up. Not pretty there. Straighten out the course as much as possible. The least drastic steering wheel maneuvers as possible. Try to coast through here at the highest speed. Fourth. Quick drop into third. Overbraked it. Trying to get back on the throttle as early as possible, but to do so we need to be apex predators and jump all over these apexes. Well, no matter how many laps we did there, the passing just seemed to be all done. All right, so JCCR Ronan, congratulations on the first place win. Ronan, you will be picking the next race. BMW Lover, congratulations on picking up silver. And I did not get the clean race bonus there. But I don't think I was bumping around anybody. Good game, absolutely. Thank you, Squirrel86. But especially a good game to Ronan, BMW Lover, and Machuis 9084. So we got a JCCR racer in first and fourth. And then the subscribers took it for second and third. So I'd say that's, looking at the top 8, that's mostly subscribers winning this one. Yeah, congratulations. Absolutely. That was an incredible race. I like to see how people were racing without bashing. It was clean. And Ronan, you are picking the next one. So let's see here. My brain has stopped functioning. It's too tired. All right, so Trail Mountain, is that what we've called for? Oh, Dragon Trail, fantastic. Let's head over to Dragon Trail. That is a great way, an adrenaline pumper to end the night. Oh, it's a last race. Let's do 4 races. And let's jump in as quick as possible, because I need to get these races in before I fall asleep on a straightaway and eat a wall. Love the Italia here. Love the McLaren here as well. And I know the race, but I've never gone through here with the Mustang, I don't think. Mustang's just wonderful. Ha! Dano, I feel the same way. I used to hate this track so much because, like, oh, that darn wall. Let's try out the Mustang. Give Ford a shot. Sanford, you don't have to worry. This is a clean race. And let's see, Sanford, let's drop you down so I can actually see what your rating is here. Oh, you're an E. Okay, these E's I never trust, and you're a B. So, oops, and I started up. Okay, well, I guess that'll be the grid order. Thank you, Squirrel86, and thank you so much for being in the chat, even though you're not in the races. That means a lot. And I want to say thank you so much to the 17 members of the channel. You guys joined the members club. You're fully supporting the race team here. Thank you oh so very, very much. And let me know if what kind of extra content that would interest you, if it's special races or what, but the membership definitely, having more members definitely brings us this much closer to taking one of our cars, most likely the 911, to an actual racetrack, get our licensing, because that's going to be about a $3,000 experience. And I want to take the channel to the track and run you guys all through the licensing experience, show you what that's like. BMW load. That was nothing too bad. It wasn't a spear into another stratosphere. It was just an aggressive push pass. No worries. And I may be driving a little slow here. I don't have the experience with the Mustang, so I wasn't confident. For example, going that hill. Should have been pedal to the metal the whole time. And I had to let off. The 911, sorry, the Mustang actually does fantastic powering out of turns on brake balance +4. Ooh, regained its balance really quickly. It didn't just stay on 2 tires for a long period of time. It got flat again. When it's flat again, that's when you're getting the traction. Oh, and we've been hit, pushed by the guy who asked for a clean race, T. Sanford, so a little surprising there. I'm not going to retaliate, I'm going to give him a chance, but if he hits me on this straightaway, I will lose. Go, oh, holy full Batman on him. Good, didn't hit on the straightaway. Thought I'd get hit off the track again. A little over rotation, but very controllable, a whole lot of fun, amazing sounding car. Let me know whether you like the sound of the Ford or not. I've got one of my friends / clients who bought a Mustang, the new generation, and he did some incredible work with the sound. He doesn't have the active valve exhaust, but I think the end result is better. He put an X pipe underneath the car to replace the resonator, and put a metal air intake, and it's a dual air intake up front on the new generation of Coyote engine. Original muffler, so no trouble with the police. Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry, Jay Rizzio. There's no way I was avoiding that. You're already sideways when I hit you, buddy. You're already in the wrong direction, we can say. So I didn't cause the accident, but I definitely ate it. I hope you didn't think, I don't know if someone hit you before. Hopefully you don't think that I caused the accident. I just drove into the accident. It was too late for me to do anything to avoid. But yes, huge thank you to the 17 members of the channel. Really helped bring us that much closer to bringing you all to the racetrack for the licensing process. Ooh, very nice Mustang Drifter. That must be a yeah, no cats. Probably quite loud. I took the cats off my 1999 Porsche 911 and it's still pretty docile. Still just sounds like a purring kitty. Just a cute little kitty. Alright, you get the hang of the Mustang. Great looking hood. Lines to help you point the car. Right on the hood, you can use those lines to kind of think that's kind of about where the inside of your tire is. I'm way behind. Oh, T. Sanford. Looks like he got sent to the back of the pack here. Yeah, team members, if there's any particular content that you'd like, let me know. And I will work on that. Alright, I'm pretty far behind here, So I think we can call this a last place. But when this happens, and whether it's in a lobby or a weekly race, don't quit. It's a great time to learn the car you're currently driving a little better, learn the track a little bit better. Minuscule, tiny little improvements are still improvements. Go see those high speed turns really well. I like the brakes on the Mustang. It's got a little back end slide that is rather quite enjoyable. All right, so about 10 miles per hour off there. It should be at 125, but hey, it's a new car and it's a tough section of track. All right, now it's just too slow to get across the finishing line. But I picked up the clean race bonus. All right, let's see. BMW Lover, you get to pick. Let's see. That was the last race of the night. I actually called it earlier. And we're up to 14 watching. Thank you so much, folks, for watching. Now, I just want to remind you guys not just to change your oil, as Knight Rider Jim is kind enough to remind us on a regular basis, but don't forget to also check the rigidity of the vehicle, as well as the overall engine. Dano saying, good game, crew. I hope everyone has a good sleep in between races. Absolutely. iSquirrel86 saying, have a good one. See you later. Right here, don't forget, jump in every so often. I didn't expect this, but my engine was normal, body rigidity was normal, and oil was bad. And that oil gets worn down really quickly. What is this, like every hour of racing, every hour, hour and a half, we need to kind of jump on the oil change? I guess so. Good night, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all more cars and more power, and hope you get to put the pedal in the metal on a car that you love sometime real soon. And if it's not in the real world, that's okay. This is still my favorite place to drive and race, even though in the real world, you can check out our channel, Johnny's Car Care and Reviews, where we've been long-term reviewing a Shelby 2017 Shelby GT350, a Mustang Shelby GT350 2017. Finally got that out with the flat plane crank V8. The 1991 right-hand drive Toyota MR2. It's Super JDM Classic on its fourth engine, and pretty much everything has been changed on it. Bride seats, body kit, everything. Exhaust, hand-built. So it is quite a bit of fun. We also have the 2025 Ford F-150 Tremor. So nice. We had to buy it twice because we had a 2024 and we loved it. Even though it's not great for the channel to have the same car back to back, I just love it too much. And that's it for me, folks. The 1991 Porsche 911 as well. Wish you all well. Have a good night's sleep and see you at Watkins Glen tomorrow. Join us for the championship races. Good night. God bless and Godspeed.